had the idea to bring a women's professional soccer team to LA. This is something that we think is really exciting and possible and deserving in the world today. And would you be interested in putting together a business case and in doing so, seeing if this is something you'd want to run? So I jumped at the chance and here we are.
Ranting on Twitter about how undervalued these women were, and then it wasn't long until Serena and I were watching the final. We were in Wimbledon watching the final on TV, and Olympia was running around in her Alex Morgan jersey. And I commented, I was like, "Gosh, you know what? Like, Olympia, wouldn't it be great one day if you were playing like any dad, sort of longing for their daughter or son?" And my wife, without missing a beat, was like, "Not until they pay her what she's worth."
I think you can count the number of clubs that are mainly owned by women on one hand, and probably with only a couple of fingers. I mean, it's very unusual. You can see that she really gets behind causes that are important to her, and she does meaningful work for those causes. That she wanted to take her commitment to elevate women's athletics, to address pay equity, and to make it public and meaningful.
Yeah. It's insane that we're here in 2020 and it's so disproportionate, the coverage and the attention that male sports still get compared to the women's sports.
Yeah, it's and that's something that we always still have to fight for in tennis. Like, some tournaments we'll be at and I'll look at the schedule and it'll say, oh, well, there's 4 men's matches and then there's 2 women's matches, or 5 men's and 2 women's. And I'm just like, and then I feel bad because I'm always one of those women. And I'm like, well, I literally have said, just put me on the second court so we can have other players have an opportunity to play on center court.
The nice thing about this Angel City team is that we're not traditional or legacy, sports executives. There's no right way of doing it or the way of doing it. We have the ability to look with fresh eyes at sponsorship and ticketing, at fan development and engagement, to bring something that could potentially be, more unique or more interesting or just different than it's ever been done before.